Hello everyone, it's me, Godzilla, the Big G. How are you all doing? I'm taking over this channel in order to bring you my review of my latest movie, Godzilla Minus One, celebrating my 70th anniversary. Oh yeah, give it up for the Big G.
Hey, Mystery Writer, what are you doing?
Why? Doing my review, of course, of my latest movie, Godzilla Minus One.
Why are you on the floor holding up a Godzilla action figure?
Whoa, dude, you're breaking the immersion.
There was no immersion to begin with. We can all see your hand.
Pay no attention to the hand holding me up.
Look, just do the review normally, please.
Okay, fine, jeez. Freaking party pooper. Trying to have a little fun. So how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Mystery Writer speaking, and welcome to the show.
Yeah, for real this time.
And I am here to bring you my review of Godzilla Minus One, celebrating the 70th anniversary of Godzilla. I mean, as you can easily tell, I am quite a big Godzilla fan. Always have been,
as far as I can remember.
So when I heard about this latest film and how it's been getting critical acclaim, as a Godzilla fan, I had to go see it in my Toho merch. Is this movie worth the critical acclaim? Let's find out. What is this latest Toho production about? Well, this film actually does something that no other Godzilla film has actually done. Be a period piece. That's right, it takes place directly after World War II. Well, it starts off in the end of World War II and then transitions into the post-war period. We follow a failed kamikaze pilot after he lands on an outpost on Otto Island. And that night, his outpost is attacked by a small Godzilla who kills everyone but him and Tachibana, the lead mechanic on the island. Once he returns home and discovers that his parents are dead, he reluctantly takes in a young woman named Noriko and an orphan girl named Akito. Haunted by his experiences in the war, being a failed kamikaze pilot, and having chickened out and saving his fellow soldiers on Otto Island from the clutches of Godzilla, the young man is haunted by nightmares in the night, and basically survivor's guilt and PTSD. And just when he's about to get his life together, Godzilla reemerges bigger, badder, and radioactive with superpowers such as an atomic heat ray that can level an entire city in a single blast.
Oh, this does not bode well for post-war Japan.
And get this! America's not coming to save the day because of their political tensions with the Soviets! Yeah, the Japanese are on their own on this one. Because apparently, according to post-war America, a giant radioactive dinosaur attacking the shores of Japan and even their own ships, not as big as a threat as the Soviets. And so, with no government to help them out, because post-war Japanese government's not exactly the most helpful, it is up to a band of scientists, civilians, and ex-military personnel to band together to defeat Godzilla once and for all. And can our ex-kamikaze pilot actually survive? That's where we're going to leave it off for today, because it's still a new movie, and I highly recommend it because, oh my gosh, this is one of the best movies of 2023. As a die-hard Godzilla fan, I mean,
Look at this right there. You see that right there? I have a poster of Godzilla right there. King of the monsters, king of the lizards. Yay!
this is everything I could ever want in a Godzilla movie. It has top-notch kaiju action with top-notch special effects, and it just blows the monsterverse out of the water. I mean, for crying out loud, my most persistent criticism of the monsterverse movies is that the human story tends to take away from all of that kaiju action goodness. Mostly because we get bland, generic, archetype characters with little to no substance, and stories that we've seen in 100 better monster movies. Not here, though! What we get in Godzilla Minus One is nothing short of masterful. What we have here in Godzilla Minus One is a top-notch, award-worthy story with masterful, award-worthy performances, which are more than likely going to be ignored by the Academy, which is an absolute crime against humanity because they at least deserve some acknowledgement. because you actually care for these characters. They have character arcs. They have well-rounded emotions. They're just so well written and so well performed. It is masterful. That's just the best way I can describe it. Masterful. Not to mention the fact that the special effects are fantastic. The monster action is superb. Let's be honest, I never actually thought that we could ever top Shin Godzilla's unique way of using its atomic breath. In Godzilla Minus One, yeah, they topped it by giving a single blast the ability to
level an entire city in a single blast, as if
a nuke was just dropped on the city. Wow. Just stunning. Just awe-inspiring. Also, this movie does something that very few Godzilla movies actually do, which is make Godzilla scary. Again, very few Godzilla movies have managed to make the big G scary, like the original did. And this one did it flawlessly. Especially in that opening on Otto Island, and where the small Godzilla is just stomping people and biting people left and right, and it actually reminded me of the first Jurassic Park. That's how scary it was. Yeah, it was just as scary as the first Jurassic Park movie. And I love the callbacks. They're not in your face like so many Disney movies, but rather they're subtle and original. Yes, they call back to other movies such as the original 1954 Godzilla movie, the 1984 Godzilla movie, Giant Monsters All-Out Attack, and of course, Shin Godzilla. But not only do they incorporate all these callbacks into the plot itself, they do them in a unique way that is just superb. And I loved every minute of it. And so I have no choice but to give Godzilla Minus One a perfect score of 5+ out of 5, which would make it the second movie of 2023 that I gave that score to. Well, that's all the time I have for today. This has been the Mr. Radar speaking, and until next time, sayonara and happy birthday to the big G himself, Godzilla. Bye. Bye.